Welcome to Doc's Daily Dose for Dads, prescribed by Dr. Harrison. You know a phrase I hear all the time in my house, and you probably do too if you have kids? It's not fair. It's not fair. So-and-so gets to do this. It's not fair. You get to do that. I mean, it's almost on a daily basis. My middle son is probably the worst one about it. He's always like, it's not fair the older brother gets to do this. It's not fair the younger brother, kind of gets away with certain stuff sometimes. Well, guess what? Life's not fair. Get used to it. You have to teach your kids to enjoy the privileges they have, the things that they have, and not be focusing on what other people are doing or what they've got. Stop worrying about your older brother. Stop worrying about your younger brother. Be you. Be your own person. Be grateful for the fact that you get to do these certain things that are specific to you. Be grateful that you get to do more things than your younger brother or different things from your older brother. Stop worrying about everyone else. Focus on yourself. Now, growing up, me and my sister, we had totally different privileges. And I have to admit, it wasn't fair for my sister, honestly, just because I did a lot of stuff that she wasn't able to do. Now, I do think part of that was because I was a boy and she was a girl, and there were just different notions of the way to raise those different type of genders when I was coming up. So I will say that maybe that wasn't fair, but again, life's not fair. You know, my oldest, well, he gets to stay up a little later sometimes, or when the other ones go down and go to sleep, I'll pull him out and be like, hey, let's watch a movie together late night. My middle one, he gets to ride his bike on the street when the youngest one doesn't. The youngest one can't do that. He's not aware enough to be able to, pay attention to the cars and maneuver fast enough to get out of the way. And I don't want to risk that. My youngest, he gets less responsibility. He's 3. I don't expect him to do the same amount of cleaning of the room as the 9-year-old or the 6-year-old. He just has less responsibility because he's younger. So you can do some things and some things you can't. You can have some things and some things you can't. And kids have to get used to this and understand this. Life simply isn't fair. And parents, stop trying to make it equal. Stop trying to make it that, well, if I'm going to get this for Bobby, I got to get this for Johnny, and I got to get that for Timmy. No, it's Bobby's birthday. He gets this stuff. Just because I can't stand that. My mom does it all the time. Oh, one of the kids' birthdays, but she's going to get gifts for the other 2 kids so they don't feel left out. Nah, it's his birthday. It's his special day. The other 2 have birthdays, they'll get their special day. They've got to wait. You just don't get stuff because someone else got it. The world doesn't work like that. When's the last time you got a commission check because the other person on the sales floor got a commission check? Huh? Doesn't happen like that. Plus, a lot of the things that you get or those responsibilities, it's determined by your behavior, your age, your level of maturity, and my ability to trust you. All those things factor in and determine how much you get or how little you get. Now, here's the catch that the kids and my kids understand. The older you get, the more things and you might be able to get and things you get to do, but it comes with a trade-off. You get more responsibilities, right? You want me to trust you. You want to be older and do things that older people do. Well, I need to be able to trust you, and you need to have more responsibility on your shoulders, okay? But you can't trust at all if it's broken, right? And let me rephrase that. Let me go back. I trust you, and you've earned it. And honestly, off top, you kind of get it for being my kid. But the moment you break that, those privileges are gone until you earn my trust again and build it back up. And I'm not going to say that it's going to take a long time, that common phrase. It's going to take a long time for me to trust you again. No, I just need to see you being consistent with the things that I'm asking you to do and consistent with your responsibilities. So let the kids complain. Let them say, it's not fair, right? But here's how you solve that without having to just be like, well, who cares? Or it's not fair. He's older or he's younger. Or, well, I will get you you the other two gifts, even though it's the oldest one's birthday. That's not how you do it. If the kids want more opportunities, they want more things, they want to be able to do more things, they want to be able to, take on more, and they want it to be more fair. Well, guess what? Give them opportunities for more responsibility. Okay, you think you're ready to do those type of things? Here's some responsibility for you. I need you to do these things. I need you to get yourself up. I need you to, make sure that if we're moving in the morning, that you're taking your shower, getting, brushing your teeth, combing your hair, and getting yourself dressed. I need to see that if I ask you to do something, you do it immediately. I need to see that you're taking responsibility for the things that I'm asking you to do, and that I don't have to continually ask you to do, that you take it upon yourself to make those things happen. Guess what? That allows me to trust you a little bit more. That shows that you have taken on the responsibility, and that you're trustworthy, and that you are a little more mature, and that your behavior is showing me that you deserve something a little more. Now, I'm not saying go beyond age appropriateness, right? My 5-year-old is not going to be able to just, walk himself to the corner store. Yeah, no, my 9-year-old can't do that yet. But my 9-year-old can at a restaurant go to the bathroom on his own. Now, I might keep an eye by the door to make sure if someone's coming in or he's taking a long time. But my 9-year-old will also take his little brothers to the restroom while we're at a restaurant or at Target or something like that, right? Because I've taught them right from wrong. I've taught them how to say no. I've taught them what to do in case of an emergency. And they've shown by following through with that stuff that they deserve, extra things, or they deserve more because they can handle that responsibility. So give them chances to show you that they're ready for whatever they're asking for. But at the end of the day, whatever you decide, what a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old gets is completely different. Don't try to make them the same. Even if you've got kids really close in age, 11, 12, 13, and 14, don't give them the same thing. Give them what is appropriate for them, what is appropriate for that individual. Everyone is different on this planet, which means not everyone deserves the same thing. Not everybody wants the same thing. Not everybody's ready to handle the same thing. So life isn't fair, right? And that's okay. Teach them ways to make sure that they're focused on themselves, that they're not worrying about that and being grateful for what they've got, and make sure that they know that with more comes more responsibilities. And the only way for them to know that is for you to create those opportunities, follow through on them, tell them great job for it, and make sure that they're consistent with those responsibilities. That's when you get more stuff. That's when you're able to do more things. And when you start to do that, you'll realize fair is kind of an arbitrary concept. What's fair for you may not be fair for me. And everybody has their own idea of what they deserve. But if you stay focused on what you got and you're happy and grateful for it, and you're not worrying about other people, and you're just worrying about yourself and your close loved ones, it takes care of itself. That's Doc's Daily Dose for Dads. Don't forget to hashtag Doc's Daily Dose for Dads, hashtag 4D. Hit the subscribe button, all social media at rebirthbx, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music. Check out the website, rebirthbx.com. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow.